Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm gonna talk about myself for a little bit. So today it was like a pre-birthday gift for myself. I had to wait to get paid to do my birthday gift for myself, and not y'all. That's just to get my hair washed, y'all. And then, in a way, I be feeling a little guilty, y'all. That it's school time, and I have not really prepared for anything. Like I'm about to probably order my kids shirts next, probably not next week but the week after, so I can go ahead and grab them. So at the beginning of the year I'm not sitting there trying to, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm not trying to um I'm not trying to do it. Yeah, August gonna be hot, y'all. I want to get everything. So my parents is actually have responsibility. Well, I pushed that along. Was the pants? I definitely need pants, and but I get the shirts, and I want to be there that week. I take off. I want them to go and we really go shoe shopping for school. I don't want to go buy shoes without their feet. I want them to go shoe shopping. I want to, save at least like $200 for both kids. Y'all, it is expensive, but I know that we have to do it. Okay, so that's $400 per older kid. My youngest, I'm not for sure if he's going to be able to make it because he wasn't able to go into the delay classes at 3. So we'll see. I still put his name on the list and let's see. That's the only thing we can do, right? And if he goes to school, hallelujah. But I still, I still gotta watch him. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like his school is probably gonna be like I probably have to pick him up at 2 or 1:30. So I'm cool with that. So at the end of the day, I am trying to figure out how to life now. I don't know what happened or what la la land I was living in, but I don't know how to life now. I don't know how to life. I'm like, how do I do this? And I think, and when I pay certain things up for some months, now I got to go back and pay it again. So I'm like, how you do that? But y'all, it is. I'm like, how in the hell did I life before? And when I tell you, I thought, I had two jobs. I was always that type to always have two jobs. Okay. I never really had one job and settled. I always had two jobs. Um, I felt like if I wasn't a millionaire after having these kids, I don't think they should live in poverty or they should suffer. And now, as I'm looking back at it, is was that a bad thing? You know what I'm saying? Because I lost time with my children. Like my daughter, I tell y'all about that all the time. Me and my daughter had to learn how to coexist with each other. And we had to respect each other. I had to respect her. And I really did. I had to respect her. I didn't know how to. But she's a great kid. Y'all, when I tell you she's a great kid, she's a great kid. She gets smart, baby. I will rattle her mouth. I will rattle her teeth for the rest of her days, okay? But at the end of the day, I still respect her. So shout out to my daughter. She's probably somewhere. My son is probably on her on her side watching whatever she's watching. So shout out to her. I really love my child. I love all my kids, okay? And y'all know that English is my favorite child. So, because I always say he's my favorite child because he's the most one that probably will send my ass to a nursing home. He will. He'll send my ass to a nursing home in a heartbeat. So, I, y'all, I'm kind of getting baby sick. I'm getting, so I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be hard, but I'm a definitely I need Friday off. I need Friday off. Um, but I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I will see. I'll see. But yeah, that weekend. But probably I want to say next weekend I want to start dropping videos. I want to start dropping a segment of videos of preparing for the school year. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not gonna do like a school haul or like the clothes haul. I think that's tacky. But I will just show y'all like things I prepare so we don't have hard times during the school year. Hi Jess, how you doing? So let's get into my thumbnail because I normally I like to do 3 minutes, but I've been a jatterbox by myself for 6 minutes. So let me get this straight. Now I've been seeing people. I didn't go on nobody's lives about the ear piercings. I did it. I get it. I understand it. Jazz really, when she sees Stinkerbug, she sees Chris. Okay, that's all she sees. When she sees her kids, she sees Philip. But Stinkerbug is a little bit obsessive because she's doing everything that Chris does. Now, let me ask you a question, Jazz, before I get to the shoes area. Jazz, you couldn't get that man to tape him up a little bit better, or you couldn't get him to like at least leave some hair, or because y'all, can we say it? Stinkerbug got a weird shaped head. Why you let that man go over there and mess that baby's hair up? And when I say that, y'all, my son don't sit well with a hairdresser. So I used to take him to one person, and then I took him to a. Can I say it? I took him to the hood, and they lined my baby up so well. I thought he would never have a lineup, but I'm just saying you couldn't sit with him and get him lined up and so he can, stay still. You just let that man just zin, 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 and go on your merry way. I know that was a $7 haircut on Tuesday. That had to be a Tuesday $7 haircut. Now I know for sure if you buy the earrings from Claire's, you get the piercing free at a certain time, a certain day of the week. I know they're free. I do. I know they're free, but you got to buy the earrings. But before you buy the earrings, Josh, you didn't see your son's shoes dangling. And I know they might be his favorite shoes, but that's not what I'm talking about. You worry more about him trying to come off looking like Chris than him having some decent shoes on his feet. That doesn't make any sense to me. But I bet you Chris over there got shoes that fit his feet. But you got him two earrings and also two shoes too small for him. Make that make sense. That is so weird to me. I'm going to put earrings on my baby's ear. For me, I think it's weird. Like, oh, why? That is something, y'all. That is something that a kid need to be potty trained. A little boy need to be potty trained to make those decisions. Need to be able to write his name, know his colors, um, know left from right, tie his shoe. He need to be doing that before he gets some ear piercings. I don't know what happened to just being a freaking mom and raising your kids to be a certain standard. But now, for some odd reason, I feel like those ear piercings is going to reflect on how bad he can stay. Now, I know there's some kids, they have ear piercings, and they might be the most sweetest kid ever. But it just, but I actually saw a 12-year-old girl get a tattoo. Oh, I want a tattoo for my birthday. Here goes the mom. Go and get her little tattoo. I think she had like a unicorn or something. It's something weird she had, and she was 12. And I was like, y'all, I never had a tattoo in my life. But you better give me a man with a tattoo. All the men I date, they better have a tattoo, okay? But I just thought it was weird. It's like me hearing, and if you raise your kids up this way, that's you. But it's weird to me. It's seeing kids that's like 14, not even out of high school, getting long nails, eyelashes, and lace fronts. It's weird to me. I'm like, what happened to just going to the salon, getting your daughter's hair trimmed, teaching her how to do her hair, teaching her how to take care of her skin? What happened to that stage? Y'all, I see so many kids that's like 14, 15 with acne out this world, with eyelashes, long ass nails. And I'm like, what the hell had happened? Jazz, you cannot try to use this little boy to gain interest back with you and Chris again. Because when I saw it, I saw he had his profile, the little boy, Stinkabug, his profile was like gangster. And I was like, girl, he is 3 years old. What he mean mugging for? What he got a mean mug? He should be excited of seeing, being out in public and, getting a cookie. He should be telling you, Mama, I want a chocolate cookie. But can you see they can put icing on it? He should be able to say that. My son don't say that. So I'm just saying what, what I'm saying? But your son definitely needed to be out of potties, out of pull-ups. And I don't mean what, oh, he potties here and there. He need to be fully potty trained. He need to be sitting down writing or at least sketching his name out or something. He at least need to be coloring inside the lines before you put ears in him. But yeah, that's not my child. Y'all get what I'm saying? But Jazz is the type of person that will send her kids to school not knowing how to write their freaking name or hold a pencil or a pen, that color in the lines. But he got ear piercings. I'm just shocked that you literally had that boy walking around here knowing his shoes was too small for his feet. Knowing his shoes was way too small for his feet. And y'all can come, some people can argue and say, oh, it's how he walked. No. If you look at the angle, like if you like pay attention and you go on there, you look at the angle and you like his heel and his toes is both hanging out the shoe. But you got him 2 earrings at his low, plus the earrings. I never seen you, and now you like to show silly stuff, trying to prove something to us, like the haircut that you like Amaya. You and Amaya once friend day because people always say that Amaya is not your favorite. Um, Let me show Caitlin Y'all, when I tell y'all, I see why Caitlyn don't want to be on camera. She's going through a puberty stage. Jazz, put respect her puberty stage. Puberty stage is what I like to call, I'm sorry, the awkwardness, the skin, the hair, the hell, even the teeth. Like if they're not brushing them correctly, protect that stage from that child because she cannot never run away from that scene. Like you got a picture of her, and y'all, I don't have the brightest teeth or white, but that was low. Like, why you got that girl with her teeth that yellow on camera where her peers can see it? But oh, my bad. Stinkerbug got his ears pierced. Hey guys, Stinkerbug looks so stinky cute with his ears. But you can't even get him a decent lineup. Crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The money that you had to buy for those earrings, you could have used for him to do a lineup. Like, let me have my baby looking crazy. He already got a funny looking head, but how about you just line it up a little bit? Because I know he can. You just let him say, zzz. I just never understood it. Your child he didn't even brush it. Like y'all, I don't know if y'all have boys, but there's a certain, you know, evenness they have with that haircut. And maybe again, maybe, Stinkerbug was moving. I get it. I have a toddler that still moves. But y'all, when I tell you that man worked miracles, even though I feel like he was a crackhead low key, but he worked miracles on my son. I said, look at you, I haven't got his hair cut since, because my oldest son I don't know what he wants, but I told my parents, do not cut his hair. Don't touch it. I'm gonna don't touch it. So when he comes back from school, we'll figure something out, what he needs to get done, and then we'll do it. Okay. We'll do it that day. But y'all, I told them don't touch his hair. I know I'm the most meanest, so don't touch that hair. Y'all, one time, bless my son's little heart. So my dad, he comes down, and I used to, I used to like depend on him to cut my son's hair. But my son, he's trying to learn at this age. My son's trying to learn how to cut his hair and what to say. So my dad is trying to help him with the lingo of cutting his hair. So he went to the barber shop, and y'all, I try to let him be independent as much. So he said, I guess he told the man something's gonna jack up his hair or something. He said, are you sure? So the man was like, I said, I don't know what kind of lingo he's saying, but just give him that. Y'all. But I try my best. But my dad, he's trying to help him, like, this is how you want your haircut. You wanted this. And I always tell my son has a widow peak. And I was like, I don't like them, I don't like them pushing out my back. Like, just leave it right there. Just like leave it at the tip. Yeah, don't, because he's too young. I personally think he's too young for that C cut. Yeah, he's too young. Who he trying to meet? He better be trying to meet those A's and B's on that report card. I know that. But he ain't trying to meet no woman at no 10 years old. Yeah. He don't need all that extra that extra stuff, that enhancement. He don't need that. He just need a decent cut. He needs to be able to take care of himself. You know what I'm saying? So that's our goal, as my goal. But Jazz, you didn't even care how that man cut your baby's hair. Not at all. You did not care one bit how that man cut your child's hair. But at the end of the day, y'all, that's Jazz's child. She raised him the way she wants. She used him as bait. She does whatever she needs to do. Like your son said, she's Maya as bait for Chris. It's crazy. So somebody had wrote in her comments. This is at the grocery store, Walmart, and Amaya is wearing this halter top and these little leggings. Y'all, I'm so used to that look for kids, it don't phase me anymore. Y'all, when I tell y'all I'm used to it, I'm used to it. So it's just like there was this chunky little girl at the dealership. Now, are we gonna say what we're gonna say? Why is a mother gonna ever put on short shorts? And now when I tell you these are short shorts, y'all, I'm afraid to say this. I don't even think that child had panties on, how short they were. And the mother is dressed like normal, but the baby girl is like a little chunky, and she have like a halter top and these booty shorts. And I was like, I can't come to grips why this mother thought this outfit was okay. Oh, because she was a kid, and if somebody says something, there must be creeps. No, no, it's not even about us now. It's about her as a mother. So Jazz out here dressing her daughter in a very unchild way. I have to look at the parents. What is her motives? Now, I'm a kid. Y'all, my mother, I was in the seventh grade, sixth grade, and Monifa just came out with Do You Really Want to Touch It? Okay. So if y'all know the song, y'all know the video. The video is it was a pleather, or they probably had leather, but there was a the outfit that I wanted was a pleather base with the pleather skirt. That's all I wanted. I wanted to wear it to school. For some odd reason, I said, Mom, I want this. And my mom looked at it and she said, Nope. I was crushed. Okay. I was 100% crushed because I could not go out here dancing on the floor talking about, do you really want to touch it at the school dance? My mama told me nope. And I'm so thankful she told me no. And y'all, I had the perfect vision for that school dance. Like, I'm going to go back, flashbacks. I was going to wear the vest. And I think my mom's going to, I think I could got away with one of those like long sleeve shirts, I think. I'm not for sure how it was. I don't know. I knew that I had to, you know, look up to my mama for the dress in it. And I was going to wear the most awkward shoes ever. Because at that time in 95, 96, jelly shoes just came back out. Okay. And they had the heel. I was going to go to JC Penney's to pick me up some pair of jelly shoes. And I was going to get me that pleather outfit, baby. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was so crushed. I couldn't have that Monifa dance girl outfit. And I survived. But these parents now, if I'm not getting looked at, my kids can get me to get looked at. That outfit was definitely, and the way that she said something, y'all, and I'm finished with Stinkerbug shoes, but she said, I wish she tucked her stomach in. What the? Did y'all hear that? do what? I wish she'd tuck her stomach in. Baby, she is how old? Because you got to go around here sucking your stomach in because you're insecure. Let that child be a kid. I wish she'd tuck her stomach in. OMG. Y'all see what it is? I'm not, and like I said, there's some mothers out here I'm not even worried with. I'm not even worried. But mothers like Jazz, y'all better, that's just something ain't right about it. Y'all, and I never was one of these parents that, like, I kind of got on my mom because my daughter, kids, they have their growing stage. When I tell you their growing stage, that's when they start getting, their puberty. They start filling in their body parts, and my mom was like, "Ooh," I said, don't you do that." And we don't do that. I don't talk about her weight. I don't talk about, not trying to be funny. I just don't talk about her weight. I never want her to feel like she have to do something or have to be better than the next girl. So y'all, when I tell y'all, I think I always ask my kids if they want something. Like, do the kids pick on you for, I need to know, okay? Just as anybody, I need to know, like, do the kids pick on you because you wear Skechers? No, my son, I told y'all he don't tie his shoes. So he wants his pair of Skechers. He wants some bobs. I'm like, what? Because these shoes don't have any shoestrings, right? He don't care. So he's like, no, they don't have any shoestrings. And the kids don't know that I can't tie my shoes. And he's so cute with it. I'm like, oh boy, you need to tie your shoes. When I tell y'all probably think I'm a bad parent. I know. I'll be the first to let y'all know I am. Um, I think, what was it? I said, he's gonna learn how to tie his shoes at 5 years old. But no man. No, he's 10 now, and yeah, yeah. Yeah, and you know what? It's a blessing because it took him forever to not just throw his shoes on. So, y'all, when I used to, and I worried about her. I did. I worried about him about 7 years old, 8 years old. She was not in the right feet. I'm like, boy, you're going to be so undateable. You're going to be so unmateable. Like, nobody's not going to mate with you. So, I never told him that, but mentally in my mind, I was like, this boy will never get mated. Nobody's not gonna mate with this boy. Lord have mercy. But it gets better. But Jazz, your kids are not your sex piece, if that makes sense to anybody. Um, I don't even care if Aiden has one or two piercings. I don't care. I do care that you care about more non-important things than things that's going to help him. I will say that if he's the only kid in the house, he will not have like TV. He will have motors. I will invest in Dollar Tree, um, crayons, poster boards. I will invest in that, markers, and have him write, big posters. Like, I probably would get, how many is it, y'all? 26 alphabets. Is it 26? Y'all, I don't count them. I think you got 26 letters in the alphabet. I hope it's better than 26, 23. I don't know. If I don't know, I don't know. I don't care. So hold on, let me count it. Oh, I was right, 26. It's 26 letters in the alphabet. You can go to Dollar Tree and invest in those posters. Maybe not all at once, but you can invest in those posters, those big posters, and get 26 of them. And it's two for $1. So let's split that in half. Ooh, Let's let's calculate that because why not? Before you let's calculate it. 26 divided by 2. That's $13. I'm assuming that's the same price as your ears, the earrings. You could go to Dollar Tree, get some markers, and every day during the summertime, you and Syncabug can put the poster on the floor, and you can start giving him to trace out the letters. Okay, the letters, and let him get used to it. And then maybe you can do a letter every week, right? Because he's the only one there. He can do a letter every week, and then you tell him, hey, go practice on your A's, go practice on your A's until you start seeing him actually be functional, do his A's. And y'all don't even have to do the little A, but just long as he learns how to do the big A's, right? Up, 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 down, across, up, down, across, just like the T's, you know. And you let him, write on both sides, don't waste it, both sides, and let him get good with the letters. Okay? That's how you can do that. All right? Colors, y'all let these kids watch too much down on TV. Me too. But you can spend $13 on a bad haircut. You can spend $13 on some cheap earrings. You can spend $13 enhancing your child. Okay? That doesn't even make sense. Like I said before, getting ears pierced is for kids that's fully potty trained, know how to spell their name, um, can understand the directions of life, understand danger, stuff like that. They can tell you they want it. Okay, they don't have to do this. Yeah, kids that need earrings don't need to be in your arms because they want to be spoiled. Just saying. But y'all have a beautiful day. I don't know yet, but y'all, I didn't even see the video. I just saw the shoe part. Y'all, that's my rant for today. But I talk to y'all beautiful people later. Night night.